Previously on T-Man 978, I reviewed this Alicon dude. See what I think.
T-Man 978, Chill Review.
Alrighty, now I'm going to be reviewing Transformers War for Cybertron Trilogy, Galactic Odyssey Collection, Paradron Medics, who consist of... Oh my god, I just had a horrible brain fart. Ratchet and Lifeline here. I didn't know her name was Lifeline. Lifeline was my first G.I. Joe figure. He was part of a 2-pack. And I really liked his mostly red with white outfit. And that made me try to hunt him out on a cartoon. And then I found out that he sucked on there. So that wasn't fun. Anyway, you get the map again, just like the other Galactic Odyssey. You get the instructions, and you get this cool card with a bio on Paradron. They tell you that it's mostly cities. I guess everybody's mostly Autobots, and they're pacifists, and they will not fight back. That's what I didn't like about Lifeline. Now her, I can kind of understand that. But they probably don't know that Ratchet will fight back. He was fighting on a cartoon recently. What in the old who? I'm starting in vehicle mode because it's easier. And I already reviewed these molds already. If you want to see... Well, I think I did the transformations both directions because these things transform so easily. I was debating on whether I was on the transformation in this video, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to start off with with Lifeline here. Basically looks like a... I don't know what this color is. I guess it's turquoise. It's not quite teal. And there's some green in this bluish color. The wheels are completely transparent that matches this. This is completely transparent. The gun is completely transparent, which is good in vehicle mode because it makes it disappear more. But it just looks plain AF. Here's the comparison you want to see. And there's like nothing really added. It's just a complete palette swap of, well, I'm lying. This gray right here, which should have been on RC. Yeah, they added that. But outside of that, it's pretty identical. They did make it gray right here, as you can see. So yeah, that's what's missing from this RC and why she looks like a big bar of soap. But her wheels are this smoky, or milky grayish color. Well, yeah, this rolls. It would roll better if it wasn't on this surface right here. Ratchet, just like Ironhide, looks mostly good and retro styling. But they have these dumb feet hanging out here, which doesn't look like anything you would see on a real van. But, like, I was wondering what this was for in an Ironhide review. And it's for this light bar, which actually does come off. It doesn't have a peg in the middle right there. And what's amazing about that is the molding seems to be exactly identical with this, but Prowls has a peg on the inside. So let's get this back on there, and let's let you see 2 white rescue vehicles. But yeah, pretty much identical. Red stripe instead of yellow stripe. The white is more consistent on Ratchet, whereas on Ironhide, they put like different shades of red, which would make for some good breakup in robot mode, but it doesn't come together in the vehicle mode to me so much. But you can see my review on this, and you probably noticed that I have Masterpiece Spike chilling out in there. I didn't break his legs off or anything. I can fit him in there, and he looks good. So that lets you know that these things weren't really made with Masterpiece in mind. They're made for smaller vehicles. Of course, he rolls, and you're going to see the weapon storage when I start transforming this thing. Here's Ironhide as a rescue vehicle. Here's one more comparison I almost forgot to do. Yeah, this is more off-white than this one, and no, this can't fit on there. There's a little peg that makes it impossible. But basically, they are the same vehicle. Well, it's not the same vehicle. There's a ton of retooling. Main thing that's the actual same as the feet and some of the stuff on the arms and legs. But other than that, it has the same exact transformation, but the vehicles are completely different, as you can see. Speaking of transformations, let's do that. I'm gonna open it up, start lifting this up, which will let me be able to loosen this up a bit, and this will come off. But you see that? Here is the weapon storage right here. Pull that off. You can shut that, shut this, and bring that down like that if you want. Set that just to the side. Open this up and that. Open this up and that. Bend it down. Let's go ahead and separate the legs and shut this. Bring that down. Go ahead and pull this off of there. Rotate. Separate here. Lift. Well, bring this up and then lift this up. Bring this up, and there are some peg holes inside of there that goes into those two pegs. And boom. He's a robot. You can put this little gun in his hand if you want. Put this shield right here if you want. And there you go. He is a robot. Now Lifeline. Take this gun off of there. Basically, bring the legs from under there. Rotate them. Ugh, just like something got into my nostrils. Do that. Kind of like bring this up like this. Get the arms out of the way. It's basically like she's hiding up under here. You can fold this under and fold that under. Kind of like get this up out of here. Yeah. Doing this is very difficult. But yeah, I need this to be pushed up like that. And we can fold these in on both sides, fold the wheels in. Up here, we can shut this and shut this. And go ahead and rotate this and peg that onto there. Well, bringing this up. And you know what? I think I forgot to mention this. But from this angle, it kind of looks like, I don't think I mentioned this in the RC review. It looks like she has a weird face right there. Like a Buck Rogers style face, but rotate this around. Maybe put the gun in the hand. And yeah, there we go. Spoiler alert, I think she looks better than RC. And this isn't pegging. Come on, man. Maybe it's this situation down here. Forgot this step right here. Annoying. Bring that down. Jesus Christ. Alrighty now. Let's get into Ratchet first. Here he is. Here's what the face is looking like. Versus this face right here. Looks like the eyes are squintier, but the overall shape of the face seems to be the same besides the paint. The crest on the head has less detail, as you can see. And a lot of the parts have less angular details versus Siege. And of course, they don't have any of that dirty paint. But mostly everything is retooled. The crotch is different. The thighs appear to be the same. The wheels are the same. But most of everything else is different. So, yeah. If you have both of these guys, like I do, and I don't know whether this thing was pure white when I got it, but it just got yellow over time. Since the paint is kind of matching, I'm gonna say it was this color the whole time. You can't tell with my lights right now. But like I was saying, if you have both of them, you can cannibalize the parts. Yay. And he can go right in the corner. I would sell it, but I'm pretty sure this thing is going to be worth a lot of money later. And I want these parts. And so if anybody wants to buy it, they're going to want these parts. But there you go. Articulation. This. That. This. Mm-hmm. Yaddy-dee-dee-dee-wee. Baba-doba. Mm-hmm. 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 This thing feels a tiny bit better than Ironhide right here. That came in a 2-pack with Prowl. They're pretty much identical besides the heads and the light bar, which is on this right there, and the colors, of course. They don't have all the differences that Siege Ironhide head versus Siege Ratchet. They are damn near identical. Like I said, the shield right here, you can be a shield and like you do this to pull out these guns. Of course, you can attach the blast effects. You can port this in his hand like a gun. You can make it flip over and be like that sled he had during G1. And you can use this to go with all this. And where can I put this? The only real port it had was this. I think I had it like this. And you can take this guy and port that to here. And now he's working with that little sled thing. I don't think because of his short thighs, he can't really get on one knee and use that. And I don't think that I showed the bicep swivel when I did articulation, but you get the point. He's cool. Quality is slightly better than Ironhide. This does not attach at all, which is worse than Ironhide. Ironhide, one side sits tight, but yeah, this stuff up here doesn't feel rattly and cheap. Admittedly, once I did get this neck in there, right, that stopped. But yeah, all this stuff right here, this panel and this panel, I wish it locked in better. This does feel cheap. Other than that, he looks cool. Before I get eaten alive, I'm going to complain about this not staying tabbed together. What I didn't do, or I've never ever even realized that happens, this peg goes into that right there. It probably does it so smoothly that I've never noticed, but for whatever reason on this leg, it's difficult to get on there. But what I won't change is this right here does not tab at all. The chest is really transparent, so you can see that hollowness in there, which is kind of unfortunate. You can see it on Ironhide. On this Ratchet, it's a little bit more dark, so yeah. And now for Lifeline over here. Lifeline, like I said, I think she looks better than RC, mainly because they were able to paint in her face right there. She has a lot more detail on the head. RC just has the blue eyes, so she got a lot of love paint wise. She even has the pink lips. This thing just looks half-ass painted to me. It still is unpainted on the back side right here. I don't know, they cheaped out right there. Her feet are actually more tight. There's a lot more resistance than this right here, which is loose AF. And her knees are just ragdoll. This one, the knees are tighter, but they don't fall down as freely. And of course, with all this massive weight in these skinny legs, she's gonna fall over. But when you put her in the pose, she can stand there. Articulation here is just on a mushroom peg clamped together, so it doesn't look up or down. Arms can do this. They can rotate to there, swivel, bend above 90 degrees, do this, waist rotates, legs kick out that far, kick forward that far, kick back, thigh rotation here, and mid thigh rotation, double hinge, knees right there. The foot can go all the way back, come forward a little bit, and there is ankle pivot right there. She's a pacifist, but comes with this completely 100% transparent gun, which is silly. So maybe it's not a gun, maybe it's some type of transformer syringe or something, whatever your brain wants to come up with. Weapon storage, she can store this back here. And of course, Ratchet can store his guns all over the place. He has ports all over his body, so you can put his weapons anywhere. But this is specifically designed for a gun. If you detach here, click this button, you can pull this off, and she can look like this, just like RC. You can take this, bring that down, rotate it. No, I think it's supposed to stay this way. And now it's like some type of hoverboard for her, because she has these two pegs right here, which are painted, so watch out for that. Two pegs in the feet. And now she can use this to hover around the medical bay. Maybe some robot is way big, so she has to float up to fix them and whatnot. Maybe they're Titan or a combiner that can't uncombine. So, yay, there you are. Here's how tall they are next to the Alicon. Well, yeah. I don't feel gypped. They come with a lot. Ratchet comes with this big shield sled and another gun on top of that. And this has a bunch of functionality, just like Ratchet with that. It's nicely painted and done up. Well, the areas that have the paint is done nicely. It's nice and clean. I like the way he looks. Ratchet was my first mitten box transformer when I was a kid. And yeah, besides the leg hollowness, I like him, but messing with, anytime you move the legs and this stuff starts moving down there, that does get on my nerves. This, it's nice that you can take the backpack off just like RC, but bleh. Keeping it on isn't a big deal, but that is a lot of backpack. She can get into the pose better than RC because her legs aren't so loose. But the fact that she can't look up sucks. And I hate these clampy looking hands that they gave her that can barely hold her gun. I like this set. You won't be disappointed if you like everything that I just showed. I think this is an Amazon exclusive. I got it on Amazon. If there is any, well, I'm going to put a link in the description to where you can buy it on Amazon through one of my links. It's no discount, but any purchase you make helps out my channel. So thank you so much for watching this. Until next time, T-Man978 out of here. Join the Syndicate Toy Hunters Facebook group. Link in the description. Click the videos. Click the token videos, baby. Click the videos. You should really click these videos. Click the videos. Click token videos, baby. Click the videos. You really should click those videos. Click that shit.